Welcome to the Den of Tools.
Heidi ho, guys and gals, it's Red, your friendly neighborhood tool bear, back again here in the Den of Tools with some big news about Hercules. Yeah, we were told that 2020 was going to be the year of Hercules, and we're still waiting to see it. Yeah, granted, there's the whole Wuhan thing, and I'm pretty sure that's delayed the snot out of this stuff because, shipping aside, that's not the big deal. The big deal is, you got to send people over there to babysit those factories. You can't just let them produce whatever. And they're not sending anybody over there right now. So there's obviously going to be some delays. But Harbor Freight was nice enough to drop some images on us to let us know what's coming down the pipe. Now, some backstory on this real quick. Of course, we've all seen the picture here of the whole Bauer lineup of what's out there and what's coming, down the pipe. Although I will say about 80-90% of this is out currently. That said, we've been waiting and waiting to see the same thing from Hercules. And here's what they've given us today. Oh, look at that. Talk about a family photo. Now, a lot of this stuff, or a good portion of it, is already out. So let's take that out of the picture. And here's what we got left. That's a whole lot of new tools coming down the road. Don't ask the bear when they're coming. They haven't told me that. But they did give us this picture to see that these are stuff that they're working on. This is stuff they have in-house and that hopefully we're going to see shortly. So let's take a closer look at it, shall we? Well, jumping into it, let's start left to right here. We see the Hercules fan. It looks like a slightly upgraded version of the Bauer one we've seen. We got the speed control in the front, which is nice. To the right of that, we see a radio. I got to admit, Bear's a little disappointed in this one. I was hoping for something a little bit more robust than that. That looks like a slight upgrade over the Bauer one. I was hoping to see like a real kind of boombox, 2 speakers, some bass, get some real jams going, but apparently that's not going to happen. Gotta admit, a little disappointed there. Now below that, we see the spotlight or floodlight a la, the Bauer lineup. We see the 2 spotlights, the rotating work light. To the right of that work light, though, that looks to me like a cordless multi-tool. That's exciting. I've got the corded multi-tool. I use it a lot. I love it. Be great to see a cordless one in that. Below that, we see the portable shop vac and the dustbuster wet dry vac that we've seen before. We've seen these in leaked photos already. No surprise here, but the surprise to the right of that is that looks to me like a cordless heat gun. That's pretty exciting. All right, now let's jump down to the bottom here, and we see 2 recip saws. Yeah, they've already dropped a cordless recip saw on us, so we've got a corded and another cordless. Well, here's the thing. If you look at that, right above those recip saws, we see the 2 drill drivers. One's a drill driver, one's a hammer drill. We've seen these photos before, and I've talked to multiple sources who believe that those are cordless, or not cordless. And I've talked to multiple sources who believe that those are brushless. So if you look at the handle, it's got the kind of this blue edging that goes down through it. And if you look around the page, you see on several of these tools that similar kind of blue edging. You see a solid black handle for the standard brushed and corded tools, but for the brushless cordless tools, I think that's what we're gonna see. So it looks like that recip on the left is brushless. We see the cordless grinder looks to also be brushless. Jump up top, we see a corded circ saw. Now, granted, we already have a cordless circ saw, but then next to that, we see what looks to be a brushless cordless circ saw. All right, and up top, we got 2 sanders. One looks to be a sheet load, looks like a quarter sheet sander and an orbital sander there. And then below that, talk about some big news. Those are some big batteries. All right, we've already got the 2.5 and the 5 amp hour. So to get above the 5 amp hour, you're going to have to go to, a 7 amp hour? Does that make that a 7, the one above it a 9? Those are some beefy batteries. I know we'd heard about them coming out for the Bauer lineup. I'm excited to see them. Can you tell? I'm excited. I'm excited to see them come out for the Hercules line. All right, now let's jump over to the other half of this page. All right, and over here we got some exciting tools as well. Up top we see a Hercules chop saw. That's a metal cutting saw. Looks like you're using an abrasive disc. On the right next to that we see another slightly smaller Hercules demo tool, jackhammer style, like we saw already released. And then below that Yep, we just talked about that just yesterday. We saw them release the Hercules SDS chisel bits and such, and I made the comment that, if they're releasing these in Hercules, you got to assume there's going to be some SDS tools to follow. And here we got not one, not two, but 4 Hercules SDS Max tools. Those look pretty exciting there. Of course, it looks like they're all corded, so, and that's to be expected with the kind of things that can have that kind of runtime on it. Now, right below that metal cutoff wheel, we see a Hercules version of the Bauer portable bandsaw. I'm a huge fan of the Bauer bandsaw. Have been since it was the old Chicago Electric bandsaw. I've got one. I've actually got 2 of them, and I think they're great. You just can't go wrong with them. I'd love to see what features and stuff we see implemented, what kind of power we're going to see from the Hercules version of it. Now we're going to skip these tools. We're going to drop down to the bottom. We got 2 corded grinders. Don't really have many specs on them. The one on the left seems pretty average. The one on the right, that thing looks beefy. Cannot wait to see the full specs on that one. All right, back up. Let's zoom in because this is the part where people are going to get excited. All right, clearly we've got up top on the left, we got a right angle drill. We've had the Bauer one for over a year now. Great to see it coming out from the Hercules line. But the next 7 tools, oh my gosh. We've got 3 impact wrenches and 4 electric cordless ratcheting wrenches. We got 2 long reach, 2 standard, so I'm guessing we got 2 1/2 inch and 2 3/4 or 3/8 inch. Guys, I know we've all been waiting to see more stuff from the Earthquake lineup, and a lot of guys were like, well, if I want to get in Hercules, I want to see that in Hercules. There you go. And then next to that, let's talk about the impact wrenches. We got, of course, the big boy 1/2 inch impact wrench. The real question is the 2 to the left of it. Now, what are these? Now, it's hard to tell here with this imaging. I can't tell if that's a 3/8 and a 1/2 inch in the compacts, or is it possible it could be a 1/4 inch? Now, based on the pictures, that the anvil on that one on the left looks really small, but I'm just going to have to assume that we're actually seeing here are 2 compact, a 3/8 and a 1/2 inch, because usually in my memory, I don't remember seeing a whole lot of 1/4 inch in the 18-20 volt lineup. You usually see that in a 12 volt. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm mistaken on that. What do you think? Why don't you comment down below? Let me know. Do you think we got 2 halves and a 3/8, or do you think we got a 1/4, a 3/8, and a 1/2 inch? Let me know down below. Well, there you go. That's the new stuff from Harbor Freight. Now, they also dropped on us the sale that they're doing here, which is the build your own kit, save $25 instantly. The big thing with this is there's no coupon. You just bring it up to the register and they give you a $25 discount. You can go all 12 volt, you can go all 20 volt, you can get any one of the tools, any one of the batteries, and any one of the chargers, and they're going to knock $25 off. Seems like a pretty good deal, right? Well, let's do some math on it. You grab the standard drill driver, the standard battery, the standard charger, you're looking at a price of just over $121. All right, $25 off of that drops us below $100. All right, not too shabby. Well, let's do some price shopping on this, shall we? Well, if we take a look at, say, something like from Rigid. Well, the Rigid is going to run you $80. Now, granted, Rigid is more of a high-level prosumer. I used to have Rigid tools. I don't know if I'd quite put them at the same level of quality or power of the Hercules. I like them a lot. The Rigid brushless stuff, that's a whole nother matter, and especially the Octane. But for the basic Rigid stuff, that's kind of high-level prosumer. Still a good deal at $80. Well, let's look at Milwaukee. Definitely, power user here. Now, granted, we're again looking at the brushed tools here. This is your standard Milwaukee 1/2 inch chuck, pistol grip, cordless drill, and you're looking at a price of $109. $109. Well, when you figure also this comes with a 5-year warranty, you add that 2-year instant replacement plan, which is nice. You're looking at another $20, so you're looking at just under 120. It was 118 or so. So for $10 less, you can get the Milwaukee. Oh, it's hard to make that kind of choice there. Look at the Makita. We got the Makita. It's got 2 batteries. Granted, they're 1.5s, total of 3 amp hours, and you're looking at $120. So you're right in the same price range, and you're coming in with a 3-year warranty. As you know, the Bear's a huge fan of Makita. They make excellent stuff. That's another reasonable option. And then we look at DeWalt, because Harbor Freight's always comparing themselves to DeWalt, and DeWalt says they have their new Atomic, which is a compact, brushless drill driver for $99. $99 with 2 batteries. Granted, they're terrible batteries. I hate the 1.3 amp hours they give out. They don't have a power indicator on them. They're throwaway batteries that you will probably, after you get this, you'll get so frustrated with those batteries, you'll go out, you'll buy a larger runtime battery, and you'll never use these again. So they're practically disposable. But that said, you're still getting a 3-year warranty with a DeWalt quality tool there for $100. A lot of guys like the black and yellow. That's what Harbor Freight's trying to compete with. So to be honest, we got to say, guys, can you really compete even with a sale price on the DIY kits at just under $100? I think the answer is no. I think you're still going to have a hard sale. I think the tools are great. I've compared them against some of the other DeWalt stuff. I think it's excellent, but you're looking at $100 brushless DeWalt, the new Atomic line versus, a brushed Hercules with a 90-day warranty. A lot of people aren't going to go for that. You're either going to have to up the warranty or lower the price, or maybe both. I don't know. I'm not the CEO of Harbor Freight, so I don't have to make those hard choices. Anyway, let me know what you think. Why don't you comment down below? I got to say, I'm excited to see the new tools coming out. I can't wait for them to hit store shelves and get to play around with them and such. But, I'm already in the Hercules lineup. They sent me some Hercules tools to play with. Those ratcheting wrenches, I'm probably going to grab one of those. That'd be great to have around the shop. But I don't know. What do you think? Let me know. Anyway, I just want to get this out to you real quick. You all take care. God bless. And as always, shine on.